Hello everyone, this is our video report about the Teacher's Code of Ethics. I am Christine May Arcalugay and I was the one who assigned to tackle the first part. The Code of Ethics serves as a guide in our teaching profession. The role of the teacher does not only concern with the pupils they are teaching, but she has also an obligation with the state, parents, profession, school, administrators, and the non-personnel. Any teacher who violates this code of ethics shall be held liable. Preamble. Teachers are duly licensed professionals who possess dignity and reputation, with high moral values as well as the technical and professional competence. In the practice of their noble profession, they strictly adhere to, observe, and practice this set of ethical and moral principles, standards, and values. Article 1. Scope and Limitation. Under Article 1, Section 1, the Philippine Constitution provides that all educational institutions shall offer quality education for all competent teachers committed to its full realization. The provision of this code shall apply, therefore, to all teachers in school in the Philippines. Article 1, Section 2. This code covers all public and private school teachers in all educational institutions and the preschool, primary, elementary, and secondary level, whether academic, vocational, special, technical, or non-formal. The term teacher shall include industrial arts or vocational teacher and all other persons performing supervisory and or administrative function in all school at the aforesaid levels, whether on full-time or part-time basis. Article 2. The teachers and the state. Under Article 2, Section 1, the schools are the nurseries of the future citizen of the state. Each teacher is a trustee of a cultural and educational heritage of the nation and is under obligation to transmit to learners such heritage as well as to elevate national morality, promote national pride, cultivate love of country, instills allegiance to the Constitution and for all duly constituted authorities, and promote obedience to the laws of the state. Article 2, Section 2. Every teacher or school official shall actively carry out the declared policies of the state and shall take an oath of this effect. Article 2, Section 3. In the interest of the state and of the Filipino people as much as of his own, every teacher shall be physically, mentally, and morally fit. Article 2, Section 4. Every teacher shall possess and actualize a full commitment and devotion to duty. Article 2, Section 5. A teacher shall not engage in the promotion of any political, religious, or other partisan interests, and shall not directly or indirectly solicit, require, collect, or receive any money or service or other variable materials from any person or entity for such purposes. Article 2, Section 6. Every teacher shall vote and shall exercise all other constitutional rights and responsibility. Article 2, Section 7. A teacher shall not use his position or spatial authority or influence to coerce any other person to follow any political course of action. Article 2, Section 8. Every teacher shall enjoy academic freedom and shall have privilege of expounding the product of his researches and investigations, provided that if the results are inimical to the declared policies of the state, they shall be brought to the proper authorities for appropriate remedial action. Article 3. The teacher and the community. Under Article 3, Section 1, a teacher is facilitator of learning and of the development of the youth. He shall, therefore, render the best service by providing an environment conducive to such learning and growth. Article 3, Section 2. Every teacher shall provide leadership and initiative to actively participate in community movement for moral, social, educational, economic, and civic betterment. Article 3, Section 3. Every teacher shall merit reasonable social recognition, for which purpose he shall behave with honor and dignity at all times, and refrain for such activities as gambling, smoking, drunkenness, and other excesses, much less illicit relations. Article 3, Section 4. Every teacher shall live for and with the community and shall, therefore, study and understand local custom and tradition in order to have sympathetic attitude. Therefore, refrain from disparaging the community. Article 3, Section 5. Every teacher shall help the school keep the people in the community informed about the school's work and the accomplishment as well as its needs and problems. Article 3, Section 6. Every teacher is intellectual leader in the community, especially in the barangay, and shall welcome the opportunity to provide such leadership when needed, to extend counseling services as appropriate, and to actively be involved in matters affecting the welfare of the people. Article 3, Section 7. Every teacher shall maintain harmonious and pleasant personal and official relations with other professionals, with government officials, and with the people, individually or collectively. Article 3, Section 8. A teacher possesses freedom to attend church and worship as appropriate, but shall not use his position and influence to proselyte others.
And I am the second one to tackle about the Article 4, a teacher in the profession. Article 4, a teacher in the profession, Section 1. Every teacher shall actively ensure that teaching is the noblest profession, and shall manifest genuine enthusiasm and pride in teaching as a noble calling. Section 2. Every teacher shall uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, shall make the best preparations for the career of teaching, and shall be at his best at all times and in the practice of his profession. Section 3. Every teacher shall participate in the continuity professional education program of the Professional Regulation Commission, and shall pursue such other studies as will improve his efficiency, enhance the prestige of the profession, and strengthen his competence, virtues, and productivity in order to be nationally and internationally competitive. Section 4. Every teacher shall help, if duly authorized, to seek support from the school, but shall not make improper misrepresentations through personal advertisements and other questionable means. Section 5. Every teacher shall use the teaching profession in a manner that makes it dignified means for earning a decent living. Article 5. The teacher in the profession. Article 5. The teacher in the profession, Section 1. Teachers shall at all times be imbued with the spirit of professional loyalty, mutual confidence, and faith in one another, self-sacrifice for the common good, and full cooperation with colleges. When the best interest of the learners, the school, or the profession is at stake in any controversy, teachers shall support one another. Section 2. A teacher is not entitled to claim credit or work not of his own, and shall give due credit for the work of others which he may use. 3. Before leaving his position, a teacher shall organize for whoever assumes the position such records and other data as are necessary to carry on the work. Section 4. A teacher shall hold inviolate all confidential information concerning associates and school, and shall not divulge to anyone documents which has not been officially released or remove records from the files without permission. Section 5. It shall be responsibility for every teacher to seek correctives for what he may appear to be an unprofessional and unethical conduct of any associates. Section 6. A teacher may submit to the proper authorities any justifiable criticism against an associate, preferably in writing, without violating the right of the individual concerned. Section 7. A teacher may apply for a vacant position for which he is qualified, provided that he respect the system of selection on the basis of merit and competence. Provided, further, that all qualified candidates are given the opportunity to be considered. Article 6. The teacher and higher authorities in the professions. Article 6. The teacher and higher authorities in the profession, Section 1. Every teacher shall make it his duties to make an honest effort to understand and support the legitimate policies of the school and administrations, regardless of personal feeling or private opinion, and shall faithfully carry them out. Section 2. A teacher shall not make any false accusations or charges against superiors, especially under anonymity. However, if there are valid charges, he should present such under oath to competent authority. Section 3. A teacher shall transact all official business through channels except when special conditions warrant a different procedure, such as when opposed by immediate superiors, in which case the teacher shall appeal directly to the appropriate higher authority. Section 4. Every teacher, individually or as a part of a group, has a right to seek redress against injustice to the administrations and to extent possible, shall raise grievances within acceptable democratic processes. In doing so, they shall avoid jeopardizing the interest and the welfare of learners whose right to learn must be respected. 5. Every teacher has a right to invoke the principle that appointments, promotions, and transfer of teachers are made only on the basis of merit and needed in the interest of the services. Section 6. A teacher who accepts a possession assumes a contractual obligation to live up to his contract, assuming full knowledge of employment terms and conditions.